Is January 1st, 2012. This is Matt Shoup with Shoup Consulting and Become an Award-Winning Company. Hey, I wanted to start off the year and give everybody a little bit of a business piece of advice, a little video blog tidbit here. I've had a lot of people ask me as I've been doing individual and group consulting and speaking engagements. Everybody talks about all of the positivity that I talk about using and having in business, but people ask me, they say, Matt, how do you deal with it when a customer is just super upset? They are irate, they're screaming, and us as the company, we really dropped the ball and we have a completely upset customer. Obviously, that's not a comfortable situation to be in, but if you've been in business for long enough, the reality is you're going to have an upset customer and you're going to come across somebody that is super upset, they're raving mad, and I want to let you know I encourage this to happen. You want this to happen in business, and the reason being is you're going to take some of your most upset customers and turn them into your biggest raving fans if and only if you follow 4 steps that I want to share with you today. So get out a pen and a piece of paper and write this down, take some notes. How do you get an upset customer, a really upset customer, turning into one of your biggest raving fans and your biggest promoters? The way you do this, before we get into the 4 steps, is I want to share that service nowadays just stinks. Service from 80–90% of the companies that I just do business with or frequent or do my day-to-day with, it's just not great. It doesn't inspire me, it doesn't motivate me, it doesn't get me excited, and I'm really impartial. I just say, you know what, if a better service or a better price came along next time, I'll just try somebody else because I'm just not really impressed with the business landscape. So remember, the main point is that it doesn't take a whole lot to be extraordinary in business. So when you drop the ball, or you screw something up, you break something, you fulfill the wrong order, you charge somebody too much or not, or whatever happens, and the customer's upset, right? You've screwed up. Number one, admit that you screwed up. Just admit that you dropped the ball. 80–90% of businesses will not do this. They'll blame it on something else. They'll flat out deny it. And all that a customer wants, the very first thing that will put a customer and another person that you're serving at ease if you screw something up, is just step one. Admit it and apologize to them. So admit and apologize. Put yourself in the shoes of the person that received the lack of quality service and say, you know what, sir, ma'am, I'm really sorry. We dropped the ball. And then step number 2, I am going to make this right. Let them know that you're going to do everything that you can and you will make the situation right. So you've apologized and admitted fault. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is let them know that you're going to do everything to make the issue right. Step number 3 is now start to focus and discover and put out there solutions to the issue at hand, and then let your customer, whoever the person is receiving service from you, know what you're going to do. So I'm sorry, I'm going to make this right. Third step is focus on solutions. A lot of times where an upset customer and a company, they're trying to see eye to eye, this comes together. Step 1 and 2 continues to be focused on. So you're apologizing and apologizing and apologizing, and the customer's continuing to get upset, continuing to get upset, is you're still there at the problem or the issue that's arose. So step number 3 is focus on the solution. Let the customer know and let the person know what you're going to do to take care of them and make things right. And then step number 4, which is the most important thing, is whatever that solution is, set an expectation that you know you will completely go above and beyond in delivering. So you want to underpromise and overdeliver. So after you've done all this, you've dropped the ball, in essence, and in the analogy of dropping the ball, you're picking this ball back up, you're accepting responsibility that you dropped it, and you tell the customer that you're going to hit a double or you're going to hit a triple, but what you need to do is smash this ball out of the park, grand slam, deliver, over deliver to the customer's wildest expectations. And what that does to me as a consumer when this happens, and I feel like service wasn't great, is they reset an expectation, they admit fault, admit they're human, but then they deliver so far and above and beyond expectation. Is I'm a raving fan when I've screwed up in business and I've done this with customers. That's how I produce raving fans, and these are people that will stick with you and they'll be loyal to you and they'll be inspired by your service. So there's my little tip for the first day of the new year, and I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. We'll see you soon.